Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you what I eat and drink during the day to keep myself in a good shape. And first thing in the morning I'm having my lemon water. It's very energizing and it's actually the first important thing in the morning that our body needs as a fuel. This is what I usually have every single day and it never changes. And another part of my daily routine that also never changes is the green smoothie. It's very important to get our greens first thing in the morning, and because I'm not really into eating vegetables in the morning, I prefer more a sweet breakfast instead. I go always for this green smoothie. Usually I don't like vegetable smoothies, juices, but because I'm adding stevia and coconut water in it, it changes the taste of it and it's much nicer and it doesn't taste like grass juice, if you know what I mean. It has also lemon and ginger in it, so it's very good for your skin, for your immune system, and for your digestion. The full recipe you can find it in that video that I'm gonna attach in the description box. And for the breakfast I'm gonna have something that I will not impress you with anything about my breakfast because it's always the same. It's my oatmeal porridge, and the only one thing different that I'm doing every day with this oatmeal is changing nut butter, plant-based milk, changing the flavor of the protein powder, and that's it. The rest, the cooking details and everything is still the same. So if you wanna watch how I'm making it, there is again the video in description box. You can check it out and see what are the flavors there. Today my oatmeal has shredded coconut, banana, some almond coconut butter, and a cube of chocolate. Now I'm gonna tell you a secret, a small secret and a very good tip. So all of us, we like bad carbs. We like to enjoy chocolate and fruits. So all we need to do is actually to combine simple carbs with the complex carbs. Like for example, here I'm having this chocolate, so I'm combining chocolate, which is simple carb, with oats, which is a complex carb. Same way you can do it with any other carbs. A very good example, by the way. You have this rice cakes. This is a perfect snack, by the way. In case you are craving for something sweet, then just go for it, because again you combine simple carb, which is the melted chocolate, and the complex carb, which is a rice cake, right? So this way, what's happening? I would rather recommend having this instead of eating just a plain chocolate or fruits, because once those two are combined together, simple carbs and the complex carbs will help our body to regulate them. So the blood sugar level won't rise that fast, to make the glucose going into the fat cells to turn there into fat. So basically we are putting the obstacle for this to actually happen. So yeah, for me it's very important having a very good breakfast in the morning. It really changes my mood in a better way. That's why I really like to have it satisfying and a big portion of it, so I can get the right amount of fuel and have a proper efficient training in the gym if I aim for it. So next I'm gonna go and take my coffee and head out to the gym, because today I'm gonna have some hard work happening on those legs and glutes. So see you later, guys. Okay, now I'm ready for the gym. I'm wearing now one of my favorite sets from Fashion Nova, and it has this mesh material detail on the side, which I really love. And I have also this long sleeve top. So let's go. Okay, so I finally reached my favorite coffee place. I'm here at Arabica and Deepak will make for me cold brew coffee. It takes a little bit more time to make it, So I'm gonna stay here and wait for a bit. Can you please describe what is exactly this cold brew coffee? Is it stronger than normal Americano?
In terms of caffeine, yes. But in terms of taste, it's more mild and more fruity.
The taste is more mild and fruity. It sounds weird, but yeah, it's actually different than a normal Americano.
Look.
It has like a 5 calories.
Around approximately.
Yeah, because my training will be soon, I don't want to have something heavy on my stomach before, so the black coffee is a good option. Usually I go for flat white on a daily basis, which has full fat milk. Yes, full fat milk, and it's totally fine if you are a healthy person. If you have any health problems, then of course you need to go for low fat milk or skim milk even. But if you're a healthy person and if you like to maintain a good shape, then full fat milk will actually help you with that. Of course, if I would aim to get leaner, then I would aim to cut a few calories, like 200 calories. So it's gonna be that flat white that I'm actually getting on a daily basis. How many grams of beans are here?
It's 30 grams.
And the water is hot, right?
Yeah, it's hot. Above 90 degrees.
So the flow should be also a perfect one. Saying if you don't have this kind of flow, if it's lighter than this, then you don't get enough flavor. The flow is too intense.
It's like slow, then it gets bitter.
It gets bitter. So he needs to make sure that the flow is small and steady. This one?
It's small. How do you feel?
This is Brazilian.
No, this is Colombian.
Colombian.
It's more fruity. Sweeter.
Colombian for Colombian. Can I take this home? How you call it? Yes. This is the morning ecstasy. Got my coffee finally, so now I'm ready to go to the gym and kill lower body. I'm gonna have a very intense leg session today, and yeah, if you guys are doing fasted cardio, then of course a black coffee it's always recommended. It's either cold brew coffee, espresso, or Americano. You can go for it. It will help you actually to boost the metabolism and burn more calories, and you'll have energy at the same time. So it works as a pre-workout either before training in the gym or a cardio session if you're having it on an empty stomach. Let's go!
Oh yeah, yeah. And yeah. At first I tried to put her in the friend zone, then I caught her ringing up my damn phone. I know that she only want a night. I know she only do it out of spite. I hit it back to back, then send her back home. I can't get attached, no I can't go. I could see the fire in her eyes. I know she only here for the high.
She see me flexing, she tryna get up in my section. Got my diamonds are dripping like somebody drenched them. Bring my slime when I pull up like Red Dead Redemption. When I dive in, I take her to a new dimension.
Alright, so I'm done with my leg session, and I'm gonna have now my post-workout meal, which is the buckwheat. I'm having here like 60 grams of buckwheat, and I've cooked it really quickly. I just covered it with the boiling water, and I was waiting for 20 minutes to get it done. Yeah, so you just need to wait until the water will soak in. What I'm gonna do is I'll put some protein in it. So my choice is chocolate protein, the best. And I'm having here the protein powder from Genius Nutrition, which is Whey X5. Flavor is chocolate hazelnut. Best flavor that I've tried in my life. Guys, if you use the protein powder, then please try this flavor. And I'm having here 250 grams of cold almond milk. I'm gonna just make the protein shake. And then what I'm gonna do is I'll just put on top of the buckwheat. By the way, add a little bit of salt to the buckwheat so it will have a better taste. So I always go for good carbs and some protein immediately after training. And then after like an hour or so, I'm gonna have a proper meal, my lunch. I think it's gonna be an omelette with sweet potato or something else. I still have to figure out. Whenever I'm doing a very hard training, I get so hungry after the training that I don't really want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen cooking my post-workout meal. So I prefer going for a fastest option, and in this case omelette is a perfect one. Same goes to the vegetables. So these vegetables, you don't have to cook them for so long time. You can even cook them in the oven, but for me easiest option of course is boiling them. You just need to make sure that after the training you get all the macros that your body needs, and by that I mean high quality protein, some good carbs like a sweet potato, and some fiber. So it can be any vegetables, any greens. Why you need the fiber? Because fiber helps you to digest the food easier. If you never tried cinnamon on sweet potato, then you don't know what you are losing. The combination is really good, even if you are having omelette on the side. But cinnamon and sweet potato goes perfectly. Goes perfectly? No. I don't know how is it for you, but for me the omelette is very light on the stomach and it goes very well, especially after the training. I prefer having something light after the training and something really fast. So I would rather go for something like this than having any meat that needs more time to be cooked. Maybe I'll have for this evening something like that, but I'll keep you posted on that later today. Alright, so it's 3:30 p.m. and I came down to the beach to get some tan. It's quite sunny and hot, but yeah, this is pretty much my plans for this afternoon. I'm not going to have any snacks or food during this afternoon, but I will go for some drinks, cooling, refreshing. So what I usually go for is BCAA from Genius Nutrition in lychee flavor. What I'm doing actually is filling this shaker with water and ice, and then I put 1 scoop of BCAA. Lychee flavor, if you didn't know, lychee is Chinese fruit and I cannot even describe the taste of it. It's just different than any other fruits. Like, there is no other fruit comparing to it. It has super intense, exotic taste. It's my favorite flavor from all BCAA X5 that Genius has. And if you'd ask me why I'm not going for iced coffee or lemonade on the beach, it's just because I don't know, I just prefer having something less in calories, and BCAA doesn't have calories, and at the same time it tastes great, very refreshing, and it's beneficial for my muscles. I mean, it's actually great as a supplement, especially if you are training. BCAA helps with muscle recovery. I'm gonna sip on it all this afternoon, and I will see you guys later in the kitchen for dinner. Alright guys, so after having a dinner I prefer watching a movie late in the evening, and because of that I prefer also having a very healthy snack. In my case, is just 1 cup of frozen strawberries. Usually I go for frozen raspberries, but because I didn't find it last time in the supermarket, I will just have these strawberries. So again, if you are a sweet tooth person and you are craving for sweets during the night or during the evening, then I think frozen fruits are always a good option, because especially berries, they are just low in calories. At the same time, you feel satisfied that you're having something sweet. Sometimes when you're having a very hard day and you really want to watch a good movie at the same time, but then you fall asleep during the movie and you feel so bad about it. A very good tip is just snacking on something fresh and cold, like frozen strawberries, raspberries, any other frozen berries, and it's low in calories. Whenever you feel like you want to fall asleep during the movie, just snack. It really works. You can still stay awake and finish watching your movie. So this will be the last meal that I can have just if I'm watching a movie. So it helps from 2 points of view. First of all, it will help me to not fall asleep, and second, if I crave ice cream or something sweet, then this is a very good replacement and it really saves me. That's all, guys, about food that I'm eating during the day to keep myself in a good shape and be satisfied at the same time. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you still didn't, and I'll see you guys soon.